What's up, everyone? Thank you guys for joining in today. I am BK back with another banger. Today I am reviewing the Big Fish Audio Momentum. I see a lot of people talking about it. I see a lot of people comparing it to Serato Sample. That's like comparing cherries to apples. It's like comparing pineapple to mangoes. It's like, it's a fruit, but it's not the same fruit. So Momentum is a sampler, if you will. Serato Sample is a sampler where you could chop up your sample, add little effects, reverse it, randomize, right? But it's not the same. The closest thing to Momentum to compare it to is Output Arcade. Now, I did videos in the past on Output Arcade and I canceled that subscription because I wasn't using it that much. So to be paying $12, I believe it was like $12 a month for something that I wasn't really using, I canceled it. Now, Arcade though is a great utility. Momentum, however, becomes Arcade's replacement in the main factor of it just being a free tool, right? So it's free to use, is a free plugin from Big Fish Audio that unlocks the potential of your loops and samples with the next generation of sound sculpting tools. So if you're a sound designer, this is right up your alley, okay? So basically, loops without limitation, which means that you can pretty much slice effect your loops. Once you load in your own samples, it has smart BPM and key stretching algorithms. You can edit with MIDI in your DAW of choice. There's a one-shot engine. There's industry-leading sounds from the store. And then that's pretty much what they're showing us here. So I'm gonna get off into the MPC software, struggle time, and show y'all how to tweak the tweaks. All right, let's go. Okay, so we in the MPC software, we have Momentum loaded. And right away, as you open Momentum, it's a grandiose of a sampler, if you will. It's pretty large. I'm on my laptop and it pretty much fills up the whole screen. This is their browser, and there's, they have some things here that you can go ahead and you can purchase. But like I said, we're not here for that. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to close that. Once you close that, you can bring in your own samples. So put in a sample from Splice. So once you drop your sample in there, it opens up to the mixer. This is the mixer. It also has the keys down here on which when you play it, it plays in different pitches, if you will. This is the slice. So this is the loop. And then it has warps. Like, so if you are used to using Ableton with the warp markers, it's right up the alley. If you're used to using Serato Studio or Serato Sample with the warp markers, same thing. What I'm looking for is I want to tune it. So it has the key, the BPM. It didn't read the BPM automatically as they say it does. It did not do so. You can trim it. You can repeat the slices. You can clear it. You can adjust the slices if you want. Wow, did it just do that? So you might, when you open it, you might be on FX. You can randomize the pitch. You can repeat it, or you can clear whatever you just did. Like I said, you can adjust the samples, the warp markers. Okay, so if you have it on slice, you got to change it to slice, or you got to change it to auto. You have different modes such as loop, backwards, boomerang, or shot. If you have it on shot, that's per slice. I'm not sure what boomerang is. Backwards should be reverse. So it's playing it backwards. Boomerang might be, it'll play the whole thing, the whole loop, and then come back. So let's see. All right. Then backwards is reverse, and then loop is just. I want to change it from these warp markers. Triplet. So it gives you not auto chops, but somewhat of an auto chop. Did it just resize? I don't know how it resized, but it definitely resized on its own. I think I'm gonna leave it on fourths. It detect the BPM at 80, that's what they're saying it is. It didn't auto detect the key. The key is in C. Let's go ahead and run the pitch. Click up here. How's it? Turn it on. Okay. It's not doing it. You have to be in effects. So you go to effects, click up here. If you want to pitch up, you want to pitch down. You can randomize it. You can clear that. Do it again. Here's the reverse. You add the stutters. To add a filter, resonance, low pass 12. You have a comb filter. I don't hear it working though. I don't really hear it working. Oh, dummy, you gotta turn it on. So you gotta make sure you press the power button on each one of these, because if you just click on it but you don't turn it on, it doesn't work. All right, let's clear that. All right, let's test this Lofi. This is delay. Let's check this delay out. Turn it on. Hit random. Try the reverb. Turn that on. Randomize the time. So there's a volume pan effect as well. That's pretty much all of the effects that's there. There's a speed, you can slow it down. All right, let's turn off these effects. Matter of fact, I'm gonna clear them. So that's playing in halftime. That's regular speed, and this is 2x speed. Stretch seems as if it's playing to your DAW's BPM. Splice set told me that this was 80. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to put it at 80. Put it at 180. They have the mute or solo. I guess if you had more than one sample in here, it'll work. You can mute or solo. And then there's also, they have an EQ that you can turn off and on. The chorus. The flanger. Phaser. Compressor. Limiter. The limiter doesn't seem to really do much. This delay is kind of funky. And then there's sends. There's send effects. So this thing is pretty stock. Like it's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. It's pretty dope. If you guys are working with it, let me know. Hit me up in the comment section. Let me know what are your thoughts, how you working with it. I already see a lot of people talking about it's better than Serato. I don't think it's Serato. I don't think you compare this to Serato. I think you compare this to Arcade. Now, many of you may have not used Arcade, so you don't know what Arcade is, but it's similar to Arcade and it's free. So I'm about to put this to use. That was the review. I think it's dope. So you can stick around for the rest of this video and see me put it to work, or you could just close out. If you're closing out now, I thank you so much for joining me today. Again, I am BK. This is your first time here. Please do subscribe. If you are not subscribed, hit the notification bell so you become at liberty to be notified when I upload any content on the platform. All right, so the remainder of this video, I'm not really going to be talking too much. I'm just going to put this thing to work. All right, thank you guys so much for joining in. Love and light till next time. Peace.